Go.
Yo, welcome to Spin the Block, Sunday night episode, Super Bowl special, Aftermath. I got on my left, I got Mr. Eli Griff and the E's Not for Easy. Then I got my man C on the right, a.k.a. C-Rush, a.k.a. Simply the Best, a.k.a. Simply Chauncey Lou. We in the building tonight. Your boy right here, Stowe, your mom's favorite host, a.k.a. Stowe Got Your Mom's, a.k.a. Where She At, because I've been looking. Let's do this thing, fellas. Let's break it down. It was a wild night.
What's going on again? Like, subscribe to the channel, man.
Let's
Everybody,
go spin the
I
block.
appreciate y'all. All that, appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. Sorry, gotta move my camera for a second. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe to Side Talk Sports Network. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Hold on. We gotta start it. We
gotta spin that intro.
Hit the intro.
I can't lose this time. I can't lose this time. Yeah, I can't lose this time.
Yo,
What's good?
What up, fellas? What up? Anybody try to get a hold of Marcus?
You know, Marcus ain't answering no phone calls right now. Y'all know how that is. It's too fresh.
I feel
That's
you.
too fresh. You know we're not getting him tonight. He'll come this weekend. Because there's nothing he can say. They just got bullied.
Big ball bully. I didn't think they was gonna score at one point.
Yeah, it was looking shaky. It was looking real shaky on them.
Hey, we told you what was going to happen with this defense.
Y'all called it.
I've been singing it.
Y'all called it.
I got a song. You know what my song's called?
What?
2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5. I had a song.
You called it. Hey, you called it. Hey, literally, I didn't think they was gonna score. And I thought, I know this probably later down the road, but I thought the kicker should have been MVP. Score 17 points.
Field goal. Hey, I thought I was watching the trial to the field goal kicking phenomenon.
If I would have had $100 to put on something, I would have put, towards the middle end of the game, he should have been MVP. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Kenneth Walker's a bad man, young player, but thought the kicker should have been MVP.
Yeah. We were running down first, E.
Oh, we're just gonna run around the what y'all think about just go over the game, man.
What you got? See, you wanna go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. I thought that it was boring ass game in the first half. Defense.
Loser.
I understand why the NFL want offenses to score so much. I totally understand that. Just because when you're watching a game like that, you understand why a lot of calls go for the offense. Because I'm old school football, but shit, get a first down. I get it. Give me a first down here and there. Shit.
Yeah.
And I think Seattle in the first half, they played to keep the game how I think the Broncos should have did. Like, I'm not trying to bring them up, but, just taking the points. They took the points when they could. They took all three points. They took all the points. And literally, that's what I preach. That's what you guys been preaching. Like, we all said the same. We all agreed, I think, last week or 2 weeks ago. Take the points. When you take the points, then, of course, that's the snowstorm, of course. But that's the result on taking all the points when you're supposed to. And then I think the Patriots knew that they were playing against a better team, and they kind of played not to lose instead of to win the game, especially in the first half, because even in the second half, you saw Drake May taking more chances. And it's like, bro, you're in the Super Bowl. Either way, you're going to go home. This is the last game. Take the chances. Force balls to Diggs. Take chances. I think when you took a little bit of more chances, you saw their offense not thrive, but get a first down. Like
It
that's what
was
I was
at
like.
the it was at
Get
the
a
end of the
first down.
game though. Yeah.
Yeah, it just like get a first down here and there. Third and 12. We're running it. Second and like, hey, take chances. Take chances. I think we saw a young quarterback and he was rattled. He was the one that's seeing goals. He was the one, he was missing passes here and there. I didn't really see the receivers dropping passes, but I just seen Jake May, he missed a lot of passes. Passes was out here, up here. I mean, but he still played not to lose. And two, I don't think he didn't play to win that game. Okay, the rush, they're blitzing me. So let me find a lane to step up in and run. But I think that those blitzes were calculated blitzes. And that offensive line, it showed his
Look,
ugly face today.
they look trash. They're
Yeah.
trash. I told
It's
y'all they're
Will
trash.
Campbell is Will Campbell is this fried
fried
chicken.
chicken.
Will Campbell
So
is fried chicken, boy.
and honestly, that's what I saw. I saw two different teams out there. I saw a team that came out there to get enough points, and they knew that other team wasn't going to be able to do too much. So hey, you know what? That's why we're going to take three. We're going to take three more. We're going to take three more. And I saw another team where okay, they only got three, so we're okay, so we can punt it. They only got three. We can punt it. They only got three, so we're still in the game because we're only down 12-0. So that's only two scores, Jake May. And at the end of the day, it caught them. It caught them. And they ended up losing. So now we got a brand new season.
Is that why you got your Cowboy stuff on?
Hey, just because, we ready to go to that Super Bowl next year in LA.
Oh, we're not doing that. Okay, that's good.
That's my take, though. Yeah, go ahead, Phyllis.
All right. Well, I'm always up to some bullshit. This is how this game made me feel from Seattle's defense standpoint. I feel like,
He got the push ices.
I feel like Seattle defense. Let me fix it up. I feel like Seattle defense came out, put the black mask on Drake May and Josh McDaniels. They were completely lost. They couldn't block the Seattle front seven for the whole first half. Drake May looked like he didn't know what to do with the ball. But the reason why I wasn't surprised about the Patriot offense is because I never thought in the one time watching them in the playoffs that their offense was explosive and anybody was scared of their offense. What is to be scared of on their offense? Keyshawn Butte? He's not gonna scare me. Diggs ain't gonna scare me. Henry's not gonna scare me. Henderson's not gonna scare me, and Stevenson's not they're not a scary offense. And you've seen that during the whole playoffs. They just squeaked out those wins, you need that luck, and that luck went their way. It reminded me of Kansas City's AFC run last year, where they just kind of limped to the Super Bowl. And then when that Super Bowl, one thing I like about the Super Bowl is that it's the best team versus the best team with no excuses, no weather. Nothing's going to get in the way of who's the better team today. And you can just see clearly that Seattle was the better team. My hat goes off to just Seattle defense. That was an outstanding performance to hold a team, an NFL team, to 0 points in the whole first half. That is spectacular. Mike McDonald did a spectacular job calling that defense. He had Josh McDaniels confused. And he immediately made me feel like it was like a mugging going on out there, to the point to where I'd be asking myself sometimes, like, do these dudes forget how to play football? Like, Will Campbell, you're an offensive lineman in NFL, bro. You gotta show some pride. They put DeMarcus Lawrence on you, boy, and he had his ski mask on for real. I thought you was a little kid again, man. He wouldn't even touch D-Lock. And then the one who got the sack on him, Hall just pushed it right into Drake May like he was a baby. I mean, his performance was pitiful, bro. But like I said, I'm not. I just seen that happening. I just was big on Seattle beating the Patriots outside of them beating Denver. Who knows? Maybe they do that same thing to Denver's offense too, because we didn't have no. Our offense was kind of like, as far as playmakers, struggle a little bit too. But that was just a very good line. That was just a good performance for Seattle, a dominating performance. One player that I want to give props to, though, who showed how good he really is, though, and on individual effort on the Patriots, is Christian Gonzalez. That was outstanding defensive back play. And
I called that.
We did. And the Patriot defense as a whole, their defense as a whole, they actually held up pretty good. And if the offense would have been coming along earlier, it would have been a better game than what it was. It wouldn't have felt like, a mugging in the Chi-Town. What they say on Folks now? They gonna come find me for saying it.
Hey,
But yeah, that's how
I
that
do
game
agree
made me
with you with
feel.
Christian Gonzalez. That boy
Yeah,
played like a
he did
young
his
Deion
thing.
Sanders. Yeah,
He
No, he
did his
didn't.
thing.
he had a jig
No, he
bus.
didn't.
He
A
did his
lot.
thing.
He didn't do shit.
Yeah, man, he did his
What?
thing.
A Jigba? I mean, you talking
Hey,
about Christian Gonzalez?
no, it's saying a but guess what I just found out?
He had him a lot. Yeah,
This ain't
Christian
for fat.
Gonzalez.
This ain't for fat people.
That's for those skinny YNs.
That's for the skinny YNs. But that's what that shit made me
Now,
feel like.
I'm gonna tell you this. Probably one of the most boring Super Bowls I've watched in a while.
Snooze fest.
It,
It was
it,
a
it, was,
snoozer.
it was literally nothing spectacular. I kind of knew it was gonna go down this way.
Well, what was spectacular is the defensive play. That shit was lights out because they just dominated them.
And Christian
Yeah,
Gonzalez,
defense,
man.
like I said before, like me and Stroh said before, it was gonna dominate, and it did.
Yeah, all the good games.
Like I
Hey,
said
but we
before,
got
when you get a Super Bowl like this, that means the Super Bowl wasn't meant to happen.
yeah.
It
That
wasn't
means the Patriots wasn't supposed to be in this game.
like last year. It wasn't.
Yeah, you're right. That's 2 Super Bowls in a row.
Or
Where it's a
not
deep drop.
Seattle. Patriots weren't supposed to be in this game.
No, that's
Yeah,
what you said. Yeah, nah.
yeah.
No, I totally agree with you. Only like Stroh said though, we got to give it to. I'm not gonna lie, because he kept them in that game single
He
handedly.
did.
I was gonna say Gonzalez. Hey, that boy put the offensive player on the year on click clack 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 clack.
Yeah, and the pressure up front didn't help either in that first half. They was getting at Darnold. But eventually, the Seahawks found out with Kenneth Walker. Shout out to Kenneth Walker because he had a lot of big runs today, and then their offenses when they have nothing going at all, like nothing, he was actually being productive and moving the ball for them. He was a big reason why they were getting those field goals.
Yeah, he earned
Yeah,
that
he earned.
MVP
Yeah,
because he like when I was watching the game, I literally told my wife, I was just like, "Hey, Super Bowl MVP should be the kicker," which I wish it would have went to the kicker because they changed his shit up in the league. I mean, of course, when he broke that run, I was like, he got it. But when they called the touchdown back for Kenneth Walker, I was like, they should think about giving it to the kicker. He didn't miss a fucking field goal, and he set a Super Bowl record with 17 points. I would have given it to the
but you
kicker.
know, Kenneth Walker had the most rushing yards in the Super Bowl since Terrell Davis.
Yeah, that's cool, but
But I mean, I'm
so
just saying, he broke the
that's
record.
2 records.
He broke the record too.
They should have split it.
1999 or 1998.
They should have split it, but that's an all-time record for kickers. That's like since the league's being created, they should have split it.
That's the all-time running back for running back yards too since the league been created. I mean, Terrell Davis was the only one that had it.
That's why
And what's that?
they
20-something
should
years
have
later.
they should have split the MVP. Give it to the kicker. Why not? Show that it's important for kickers to be there, and especially with Adam Vinatieri going to Hall of Fame this year, one of the GOATs. That would have been a nice little cherry on the top for everything.
Yeah, that would have been real cool. That would
Yeah,
have been tight.
just split it.
What was your? You know what? And you know what else though? I did say like Mike Vrabel. One thing he learned from Bill Belichick, and like they wasn't gonna let their best player beat him, and he didn't. Supposedly Jackson and Jigga Smith was the most explosive player, and they took him out the game and triple in traditional Patriot way. Like
And they weren't double teaming them.
That's who wasn't gonna beat him. Yeah, but that's who was not gonna beat him. Was it?
Gonzalez took him out of the game himself solo. He made some game-changing plays, diving, tipping, knocking down balls. He should have had a pick that might have changed. Like it wouldn't have changed the game, but
no, it might have because it wouldn't have been 9-0. It only would have been 6-0.
Yeah, if he would have made that
interception.
interception.
If he got the interception, it could have been a little different.
Yeah, but that was it's hard to say it was a good game, but it was the second half was better. Put it like that. And 2, if I would have told all the fans we was live, I would have told everybody because I hit a little bet for $400 in the second half where I took when you have that low score of a game, the NFL people are not off that much, and I would have told everybody take the over in the second half, which I did, and of course I hit. But just because normally Vegas is not that bad of not wrong that much.
Yeah, they'll be that off. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's somewhere in the vicinity for sure. Yeah, what's your What was your one the one thing that you saw happen in today's game that you wasn't expecting, like game plan wise from either team
Not a motherfucking thing.
that you wasn't expecting?
Not a
Nothing.
motherfucking thing happened that I didn't expect.
I didn't
Bullshit
think.
all the way around the board, dog.
Hey, I didn't think that. I didn't think that New England's offense. I knew it was going to be tough. I didn't think they would struggle the way they did. We're not getting no
Man,
first downs.
they look like dog shit. They look
No
like
first
they're
downs.
sitting on the ground.
No first downs, though. Really, like one first down in the first half, maybe two.
God
I didn't
awful.
think that.
Well, think about it, Chauncey.
Me and Stro told y'all this shit was gonna be god awful.
Yeah, it was gonna be a one-sider.
But no first down. Like being okay, I get what y'all saying. And even being a blowout, you expect them to get a first. If they're an NFL team, they're in the Super Bowl. You expect a couple first downs.
You gonna apologize to us?
Nah, hey, y'all right. Good shit. Y'all called it. Y'all call. Hey, I'm a man. Hey, y'all literally called the
whole thing.
Total the domination. But I would have bet y'all both $100 a piece. Like, hey, y'all, one first down, two first downs in the first half. Y'all would have never took that bet. Never.
Well, one thing that was crazy
Hell
to me
yeah.
was
To get, I would have bet, like, hey, Chauncey, the bet is that New England won't get one first down in the first half. That's it. I would have took that all day.
I wish I knew some suckers because
all that shit is god awful, dog. This whole Super Bowl is god awful. Like I told you, it looked trash because New England wasn't supposed to be there. I'm gonna be real with you.
I've been saying that. Yeah, we've been saying that.
Y'all did say that, but as Bronco fans, would that make y'all feel a little bit better, or did it make you feel a little bit worse?
No, it made me feel worse because I thought it would be better than this shit.
Well, I'm kind of like it's a double-edged sword for me.
Would y'all would have beat?
If we have Bo, I would have loved to play in the Super Bowl. I think if we would have had Stidham, maybe we come and we deliver a stinker like the Patriots did, and Seattle still squeaks it out versus us. But I feel like our defense would have probably did a little bit better than the Patriots defense, and it would have been more of a grudge match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I agree with that.
Yeah, there's more of a grudge match. But one thing though that this Super Bowl showed me though is just that you literally if you like the Eagles had last year, if you could rush 4 and not sacrifice your back end, and you can get home, you're gonna win that game more than likely.
They was blitzing all day, bro.
I know they was, but then eventually they start only rushing 4, and then that sacrificing their back end, they were still getting home with the 4 rushers.
Because D Lawrence didn't get no sack.
Yeah, I know they was eating them up though.
But he won the Super Bowl, nigga. He won the Super Bowl, nigga.
He was part of the Super Bowl team, yes.
There's Super Bowls around there now. You can't say shit, nigga.
Yeah, I get it. Like, I feel like I do, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, I can feel this aura coming from y'all too. Like,
I'm not even getting
the Broncos shit. Like, no, it's not like because you guys was right, but I feel like a lot of times too, though, like y'all win with that just because y'all know y'all lost to a trash team. It was coaching while y'all lost.
My pick wasn't even because if I feel like New England could really beat Seattle, I would have picked them. It wasn't even because they beat the Broncos, bro. I was just looking at the game that Seattle played to get to the Super Bowl versus the game that New England played. And honestly, I just wasn't impressed by none of the games New England played where I was like, that team's gonna go win the Super Bowl.
That's the facts.
I just wasn't impressed by them, see?
But New England did go through the gauntlet of the three top defense in the NFL.
Yeah, but look how they won those games, bro. It wasn't convincing. It wasn't convincing.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this: the Broncos lost the game more than the New England won the game.
And the Chargers and Houston.
No, and Houston. I'm not even worried about those two teams, but New England won the game, or the Broncos lost the game more than the New England won that game. We should have been there and did what we did. We would have had a better opportunity, and we would have been better If we had both, it would have been a better opportunity for us to win the game. And I'm
So
not
what
telling
if,
y'all
hey,
that
Eli,
because I'm Bucks fan. That's just 100% fact.
what if we
But
go
what if
with
y'all had Stidham?
we had Stim and we went? How the game would have went?
If we had Stidham, I believe in
Blowout.
more of Sean Payton than I believe than Josh McDaniels.
Our offensive line is better. It would have been. I think it would have been a
Our
more
offensive line
progressive
is
match.
better. Our defense is better. That's two things that
But
work.
Drake May was better than Stidham.
That
You
has
know,
been.
Not what Jake may play today. I don't know. Shit.
I mean, shit. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was more. It was more
Drake
that
May look
pressure,
like.
though.
Hey,
It wasn't Drake May more than that pressure.
Drake May look like last year. Drake May.
Well, he had the error throw, that interception that he threw to who got. We don't know why he threw that ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he would start forcing stuff because
Yo,
they could, you know what I mean?
this right here tells me right now the MVP voting was mad trash. Bo Nix is better than him because Bo Nix wouldn't throw that pass. He would have ran the ball. He did something different. You can't tell
But
me
that's
that.
one. He had a bad game, but that don't mean he had a bad season.
He had a bad. He had a bad postseason, bro.
No.
But I'm
He had
talking
a
about the
bad
MVP.
postseason.
But the MVP is in the regular season.
I'm
No,
gonna
I
tell
get what
you
you're
this.
saying, but I'm just saying he had a
I
bad
get what you're
postseason.
saying. I'm gonna tell you this.
He didn't have a bad Denver game.
Bo
He had a
Nix in
terrible
big
Denver
games make
game.
plays. Bo Nix in big
Because
games make plays.
it doesn't come.
Bo
It
Nix
always don't come down to your arm. He had a
Bo
great running game
Nix
against
in
y'all.
big games make plays.
His
And
whole
Drake May
playoff run was
in the
terrible.
biggest game ever sucked. Let's be real. In the biggest game of his life, he sucked.
Well, but I'm not gonna be too hard on him because he's
No,
young.
I don't give a fuck if he's young or not. He sucked.
That nigga going in. That's funny. He going in. That's
Hey,
funny.
I'm gonna say this: he's fucking mad trash.
He's not trapped, bro.
God awful.
He's not that
God
bad.
awful. And I guarantee next year he's gonna go back to where he belongs.
Where's that?
Behind all the best quarterbacks in this draft class. Where he belongs. Behind Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix, dog. It is what it is. He gonna be back there figuring it out. And this is that one season. He's just like Dan Marino to me. 100%.
Dan Marino?
Dan Marino? What are you talking about?
Dan Marino got to the Super Bowl his second year in the NFL. And after that, he didn't get back.
That wasn't Dan's fault though, bro. Look at the teams that he had. He never really had a defense after that year. And then you gotta look at the teams that they were playing against.
And that's what I'm saying.
But
And then the kicker missed
Dan Marino, bro. That's too far.
Didn't the kickers miss kicks?
Not Dan Marino, bro.
God's got him like Dan Marino, dog.
They made a movie about the kicker missing kicks for Dan Marino.
That's how much he missed, huh?
No, I'm gonna tell you this. Drake May will not be the same again.
So, what, Eli? Hey, bro, what is he? 23 years old? 22? So my whole thing is this. But I get you where you coming from. I think, but my whole thing is this.
A little
My whole
bit.
thing is this about Jake May, bro. He's 23.
He don't have the clutch. He don't have the clutch gene.
No, but hold on, bro.
You don't have the clutch gene and the it factor to do it.
Okay, that's your opinion. I get what you're saying, but all I'm telling you is this. He's 23, 24 years old. That team wasn't in the playoff team last year, and then they turned everything around this year. And for him to be in the MVP discussion, that does say a lot. He did have a good regular season, and the way they got to the Super Bowl, I don't think it wasn't.
Dan Marino did when he went to the Dolphins.
Go ahead.
But it still was only one vote away. He still was only one vote away from winning the MVP.
Hey, no. I might be wrong, but the same thing Dan Marino did, Drake May did.
Bro, why are you? I don't get that comparison right now. I don't. He's so young in his career.
So, okay, I'm gonna tell you the comparison.
His second year, 15.
Drake May second year.
All right, let's hear him.
Drake May second year, got to the Super Bowl, lost it. Right.
But you don't know what's gonna happen in the next 10 years, bro.
I don't. I really don't.
Yeah. So I'm saying, why are you fast forwarding to Dan Marino?
Hey, the football gods got him paid like Drake May, or Drake May got paid like Dan Marino. Why? Everything this year was the Dan Marino year. Second in MVP voting. Super Bowl appearance. Lost the Super Bowl. Second, or everything that happened. I didn't bring it up all year. Everything Dan Marino happened to Dan Marino his second year happened to Drake May. He got pegged. The football guys got him pegged. That's what it is. I might be wrong, but everything. Look at Dan Marino's second year. Everything's the same.
You must have went to go talk to Miss Cleo. So that's I'm just saying that's a strong statement, bro.
The same. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But everything this year was the same fucking thing.
Only thing I'm saying is the cat is 20.
What? No,
the cat is 22, 23.
But guess what? Bo Nix got injured. Guess what? The second year, John Elway failed, and everybody else in that draft class failed. Just like Bo Nix failed because he got injured. Everybody the same. So I said, me looking at history repeats itself. Drake May did what Dan Marino did in the second year. Drake May failed like John Elway his second year. So now the cycle continues. Just let me know.
Only thing I can say about that is Dan Marino still considered one of the all-time greats. So
no. I'm not saying Drake May won't be an all-time great. I'm just saying he got pegged with that.
You just said that he's trash.
Yeah.
No. In this game he was mad awful. Yeah. Bad.
But in any quarterback, if you look at the Tom Brady Super Bowl with the Giants, if you're facing that kind of pressure, bro, right up the middle, you're not going to be effective, bro. Like he had, and they were heating him up, and they were getting home with 4, just like the Eagles were getting home with 4 last year on Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes looked like that last year in the Super Bowl, and we don't call him trash. But all I'm saying in the Super Bowl, hold on, in the Super Bowl last year, Patrick Mahomes looked just like that because the Eagles was in his ass. He looked just as bad as Drake May, but we don't call him trash, bro. Tom Brady against the Giants, them 2 Super Bowls, they was in his ass the whole game, but we don't consider Tom Brady ass, bro. What is Drake May supposed to do? And I'm not even defending him, but he had no time. He had no time to do nothing, bro. He had no time to do nothing, bro.
Hey, the difference is them niggas already won. Drake did. Those niggas already won multiple Super Bowls at that time.
Bro, and he's only 23 years old, bro. You're saying that he's gonna go on for 10 years and not never make it back to the Super Bowl because of the Dan Marino year.
I feel it.
Like I'm saying, how you putting that on him? Like, bro, you don't know what's going. The Patriots could go. They could make 1 or 2 moves in O-line and go right back next year for all we know. We don't know.
And grab a receiver.
We don't know.
You can say that now, but the football gods already made it.
So you talk to him.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Hey, is Dallas going? Cause let me know. Is Dallas going next year?
The football gods already know.
What they say about the Cowboys.
They still gonna win shit. But
that's funny. Hey, I get what you. I understand what you're saying a little bit.
Listen, only reason why I say
I just don't agree with it.
You don't have to agree with me. It's all good. But I'm saying this. This is why we got a good podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Only reason why I say this is because the identical history repeats itself. Drake May had the identical situation as Dan Marino. Identical.
But why Dan?
Why you saying Dan, bro? Not Dan.
Numbers may be skewed, but this was their best chance and they blew it. 100%. I guarantee they will not be the same with him again.
Now, if you say, this is what I agree with you. I understand what you're saying a little bit, but if you're saying okay, now next year they still got to go through a healthy Patrick Mahomes when he comes back. they still got to go. They still got to go through Josh Allen when they come out. Bo Nix. Hey, not gonna bro. Don't put too much in. Don't get me wrong. I'm not calling Bo Nix a bad quarterback, but it's balanced with his defense too. So you got to hope that that defense come back too to give him a shot. You still gotta go through a Lamar Jackson. So if you say like those are the reasons why you think like, and I agree with you, it's hard to get back to a Super Bowl. I'm a Cowboy fan. We ain't been here 30 years, and we ran the shit. And if anybody say they didn't, we ran the 90s.
The
So
Niners.
yeah, so it's hard to come back to the Super Bowl. Excuse me. So I totally understand what you said on that aspect,
You
but
good.
for them, but I do think if they add a little bit here and there, I could see them back in the playoffs.
So yeah, no. I'm not saying
And
they're
if
gonna
you
get
make it
back
to
to
the
the
playoffs, you got a
playoffs,
shot.
but I'm saying this: Lamar's still young. Josh Allen is still young.
And they both never been to a Super Bowl, and he beat them to one.
He ain't beat no
He
Patrick
beat Josh Allen,
Mahomes.
never been. Lamar Jackson never been to the Super Bowl, and Drake May went to the Super Bowl before them two. That's all I'm saying.
And Bo
That's
Nix.
fine, but who's
That's all I'm
better?
saying.
Who's better? Who's better?
If he would have won the MVP this year, I wouldn't know.
Well, shit.
If
He
that
had
vote would
better
have went the
season
other
than
day,
Josh Allen. He had better season than Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, obviously.
Actually, if you look
and
at
he
the
almost
numbers,
won the
Bo Nix had a better
MVP.
season than if you look at the numbers, Bo Nix is right up there with fucking
But
Drake
Bo
May.
wasn't in the MVP race. Why?
He wasn't.
Exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
But why? I'm
So
asking you
what
why,
it
though.
is,
If
And
his
he had
numbers
so
were better than
many.
Drake May,
numbers
why wasn't
don't
he in
mean
the MVP
shit.
race?
No,
You
that's
know
what
why
I'm
he
saying.
wasn't? You know why he
Bo Nix
wasn't?
was not in the MVP race
But you know
because
why he wasn't, though, right?
why?
But Tasha just
You tell
said.
me why.
Because the Broncos defense was number one, number two the whole season, and the
Yeah.
Patriots defense wasn't. So Drake
Exactly.
May, hold on,
So
the MVP is the most valuable player to the team. He
you
was
made
the
my
most
point. You made
valuable
my
player
point.
to the Patriots, bro.
You're making my
I'm
point
making
because
my
at the end of the
point.
day, you got
I'm telling you why he was on
you're making
MVP.
my point. You got
I'm
four
telling you why he was
quarterbacks.
on the MVP, bro.
You got four quarterbacks better than him.
But why
Not
it
this
wasn't
year.
in the MVP race? That's all I'm
Not this year.
asking.
Not this year. Hey, I
You
agree
got
with you,
four
Eli. I get what
quarterbacks
you
better than
said,
him.
but not
I'm
this year.
going for this year.
Those
So you got
those
Lamar.
four players
You
are
got
better.
Lamar. You got Patrick Mahomes better
Wasn't
than
better.
him.
Neither
Bro,
one of them was better.
No,
Mahomes wasn't better than this year.
hey, you can
We're
say
talking about this year, bro. We're
We're
not
just
talking
talking about
about
this year.
overall.
This
We're
year.
not talking about overall, bro.
overall. You can say what
You're
he
talking
said.
about overall. We're just talking about
Lamar
this year with MVP
two-time
race.
MVP, Mahomes MVP, multiple MVP, and Josh Allen.
Bro,
Don't
your
give me that
argument is
bullshit.
so, bro.
Don't
They've
give
been in
me
the
that
league
shit.
longer. Eli, they've been in
Hey,
the league longer. We're talking about this
listen,
year, bro. We're
this
talking about
year.
this year.
Okay, you're making my point. So this
Lamar
year,
or Patrick Mahomes was not better than him this year. What point am I making?
Bo
What point am I making?
Nix got better. Just to say, Bo Nix has as just as good numbers as. Look at his numbers.
Okay.
Google it. Google it.
I'm not talking about the numbers, bro. I'm
So
saying most
therefore,
valuable to the team.
Okay, my point exactly. You got four
Drake May
quarterbacks
was
off
more
top
valuable
better
to
than
his
him.
Hey,
team than Bo Nix.
Bo Nix was nowhere near Drake May's number
It wasn't
this year.
It wasn't as valuable, bro.
Not this year.
Google it.
You got to think about how many games where y'all struggle, where your defense when your defense kept you in the game, and then how many game-winning drives he had to make for them to win.
Google it.
I'm not talking about the Google stuff, bro. I'm just talking about Drake May was more valuable to the Patriots than Bo Nix was this year. Just more valuable, bro.
That's what I'm
Bo
saying.
Nix had
I
a better
agree.
team.
I
Bo
do
Nix had a
not
better
want
team around him.
You're
That's
not
all I'm
listening
saying.
to what I'm saying.
But I'm
Okay, let me
listening.
listen.
You're not
in their
listening, bro.
primes.
Let
Oh
me
my
listen.
God!
Hold
In
on,
their
let me listen. Go
primes,
ahead.
in their primes, you still have Mahomes, Burrow, Josh Allen. You have who am I missing? Mahomes. There's
You
four, right?
I think you got your
Four,
boy from LA
four, four.
Rams. I mean the LA Chargers.
Listen,
Justin.
And you got up and coming Drake May, Bo Nix. That you still have your boy
Justin Herbert.
Trevor Lawrence has better numbers than Bo Nix. Like you have AFC quarterbacks that will get to the playoffs and do their thing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But
It's
you
all
can't
about
take
the
away
people
from
that is
nothing.
fun.
But I get what you're saying. But
You
you
do
can't
not.
take away from what he did this year, and that's what you're doing. You're taking
I'm not
away from what he
taking
did
away
this year.
his numbers this year. It is he blew it this year. Who cares?
But
It
that's what we're
sucks.
talking about this
Who
year. We're just talking
sucked?
about this year.
Who
Because he's
sucked
only
this
been in the
year?
league for 2 years. So we don't got enough to go off. We gotta go off what he did this year.
It,
He was a
and what?
rookie last year. This year, his team was 4 and whatever. This year, what they end up being 12-3
It doesn't
you know what I mean?
matter. I'm saying
14 and
he's
3.
like Dan Marino. The same thing that happened to Dan Marino happened to Drake May this year. That's all I'm saying. It's 100%. The football gods blessed him to be Dan Marino in this draft class. That's all I'm saying. Because of numbers, MVP, all that. The
But hey,
football
but I don't
gods
think
blessed him to
anybody
be
in
there.
America, I don't think anybody in America after Dan Marino's second year, I don't think anybody in America would have said
He'll never
Dan
go back.
Marino, he would never go back or win a Super Bowl. I don't think anybody in America would say that. And I don't think anybody's gonna
No
say,
one would.
like, I get what you're saying because how good that the AFC is. So I get that he has to go through that crazy gauntlet, but he did go through the gauntlet this year. He beat Justin Herbert. He beat Bo Lick, but the number 2 deep.
I forgot about Justin Herbert.
He beat
You just
Houston.
got Justin Herbert and CJ Stroud.
He beat Houston, but everybody he beat that defense when you took that game. None of us did not take
I
the
did.
Patriots. We took Houston.
No, I did. Not me.
Oh well, I don't recall, but I'm just saying, like football America, we took Houston, and then it took they took the Denver game. People took Patriots because, of course, you lost your defense, but we still thought, and everybody, y'all still thought too, that besides me, no, I even took Denver that game.
Yeah, you
Remember,
did, yeah.
I took Denver too. We never knew he was. Why did I take Denver? Because of your defense. I didn't know the blizzard was going to come, but I still took him because of you guys' defense. So you
I'm
guys
gonna
still
tell
should have
you.
won.
I'm gonna tell you this. Look, I pulled it up. Drake May's
All right.
numbers this year. Drake May's number this year, and he's second MVP, right?
Yeah.
225 passes completed, attempts 333, 66%, 2,276 yards. Bo Nix,
What was his
360.
rushing yards? What was his rushing yards, touchdown to interception ratio? That's big.
Hold on.
So we can't skip over that because that's big.
Yeah. Hold on.
And also say their record too, because I think they have the same record, right?
Same
Y'all just
record.
had the tiebreaker. Did tiebreaker?
Exactly.
Statistician, sure.
I'm checking now.
What the fuck?
Drake May versus Bo Nix 2025 NFL season comparison.
Go ahead. Do it. You get it before me. Go ahead. And let me know if
Hold
this
up. Let me
nigga
see.
should have been MVP or that close.
Yeah, so you had hold on, let's bring it up to give him that's from 24. Hold on. All right, let me see. I don't know, but I'm just saying it's just most valuable to the team off of how the team's constructed. Ain't that what the MVP is?
Most valuable player.
To the team and how it's constructed.
Even if it's most valuable, right? Right? Bo Nix, we
Drake
lost
May.
to the Patriots,
Yeah.
right?
You said what happened?
Bo Nix, we lost because Bo Nix wasn't in the game. So
I
who's
get
most
what.
valuable?
No, you lost because you didn't fucking take points. You didn't lose because Bo
No,
Nix
it's
wasn't
not
in the
about
game.
that. We had
Yeah,
opportunities
you
to have
take
3
those
more points.
points,
We had
bro.
3 more
Bro,
field goals, and we
he
missed 3
still
field
played
goals.
good. Your
We missed
your
3
backup
field
still
goals.
played okay. You didn't take the point, so you lost the game.
No, we didn't. We missed 3 field goals that game. 3.
One was blocked, but yeah.
Yeah, 3. So we can't
But
say that.
that's Bo Nix ain't gonna make those goddamn field goals.
He will make points. He makes points.
Does
He's
he?
valuable when it comes to points.
Does he?
Let's be real.
Because if you want to talk about, so it's most valuable to your team, like Stroh said. Because if you think about Hey, Show, we can't hear you.
If you're talking about it, you know who's most valuable on their team is Dak Prescott because there's mad
Exactly.
trash without him, and when you're with
Exactly.
him,
And
he score
that's my
points.
point.
So,
Because Dak
exactly what I'm
Prescott's number,
saying.
his numbers is going to look better than both their numbers, but he's not most valuable to his team. Like, because he
He
makes
is.
mistakes late.
He is.
We needed our
Without Dak
defense.
Prescott, y'all be ass,
But we still need
ass,
our
ass. Without Dak
defense
Prescott,
though.
y'all be ass.
Without y'all's defense, y'all would be ass. Right? We didn't have
No,
no
he wouldn't.
defense. Yeah,
He
you would
scored
be
points.
ass if you didn't have your defense. Give us Denver's defense. We're in the Super Bowl.
All right, so look, Jake. Remember, Drake may
Yeah, you
have
might be right.
2025. Drake may have 4,394 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and a quarterback rating of 1.135. That's his regular season stats. That's Drake May's 4,300 yards, 31 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Okay, let's go to break. Let's go to Bo's. Bo Nix's stats for 2025.
He definitely didn't throw for 4,300.
No, I don't think he did either.
I think his interception touchdown ratio is probably pretty good though.
Yeah, he did. He did like 25 and 11, I believe. Let me see. Bo Nix got it right here. And then Bo had, so we got, let's see. Bo had 3,900, 8th in NFL, 3,931, 25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, passer rating only 87.8. So
And the
Drake May
passing
had
rating is what they got.
statistically, he had the better regular season. Drake May did.
In every account. And do rushing yards too. Because I know Drake May led the league in rushing
No,
as a quarterback.
Yeah, he did
no, he
because
didn't.
they said that in the Super Bowl that
Yeah, they said that.
he rushed for the most yards this year.
Yeah, I heard him say that in the Super Bowl too.
Yeah, yep. I mean, all they're both young. The league's in good hands. Let's move on to the halftime performance, though. What y'all think about the halftime performance?
Man, fuck the halftime performance.
Damn.
Damn. I'm not you want to elaborate on that?
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Uh
Nah, honestly, I thought it was all right.
hey, so I'm not going there with it. Hey, I know he just fucking around, but hey, I thought the halftime performance, I honestly liked it. I think that the point was proven, especially with everything going on. I think that it was intentional. That halftime performance was intentional. Everything in Spanish, everything was intentional. I got the message. It's kind
Yeah.
of like Kendrick Lamar last year. I don't like to compare it like that, but the message was
No, he had
the
a
message.
message for sure.
Yeah, the message was proven. Like I said, one thing I thought was dope is how he brought the kid from Minnesota, Liam, that got deported. I don't know if you guys seen when he gave that
Yeah, no,
his
that was
grand.
dope. That was
Yeah, when he
dope.
gave him that Grammy, like showing
Yeah.
him, like, hey, I thought that was dope as shit.
Hey,
And one thing I want to put on the air too, and I want to apologize, and just because, like I said, I had a lot of talks about people with him. Even if he came out with the dress, I think that if he would have, Bad Bunny would have wore a dress. Me looking back, that's a perfect platform to do it. I know I was thinking about the younger kids, but I wasn't thinking about the kids that's 15, 16-year-olds that's going through that, that's wearing dresses, that understand that. And I wasn't thinking about that part of it if he did it. So that message, it was a perfect platform for that message. Honestly,
yeah,
like I
no,
don't agree with just because I don't agree with, just because I was thinking about more of my son or younger kids, younger father,
Yeah.
like young boys, like, oh, like you gotta explain that. But
Yeah.
maybe that is a good conversation piece to have. Like, hey, we're in America, you're able to be who you are. And I feel like just talking about it, talking to family, talking to different friends, talking to Stro, talking to a lot of people, I was wrong. And it's like I said, I didn't have nothing against it. I just didn't think it was a time and place for that message. But I think the halftime performance was great. And if he did do it, I think that was a perfect platform. So I wanted to make sure, and I stand on mine. When I'm wrong, I was wrong about my picks. And I feel like I was wrong about my statements on Bad Bunny wearing a dress. So,
no. See, hey, I told you he wasn't gonna wear a dress. I said it
yeah.
was like I felt like it was like a rage bait type thing.
Yeah, it was. And honestly, you know what I mean? I feel like I walked down that alley and I was just thinking, like, I guess I was being a little bit more closed minded. I was thinking about parents with 4 and 5, 6 year olds that you got to explain that. And I'm not thinking about the kids that's 13, 14, 15 that's actually going through that actually knows what that is. So and they're like, hey, support me. This is what I am. I'm comfortable in this. So, and normally kids that young, and that's what I even talked to my sister earlier, even kids that young, she got 3 boys. And she was like, hey, that my kid, my nephews, they were in class and, they played dress up. And my nephew put on a dress not knowing, like, what that is. So I was totally wrong with that one. And I like the halftime performance, even though I didn't understand shit. But hey, that's why my wife, she speaks Spanish, and she was translating for me. So she let me know, a lot of what he was saying and everything. And I think Bad Bunny, he put on, like Jeezy said, I put on for my city. He put on for his people. And that's all you can ask for him. And he put on for more than his people. He put on for the whole minority community. Even though, like, minorities is different, race, black, black, Mexican, Latino, just so many. So I think he put on. He put on for the
Yeah,
Spanish people and black people at the same time, even though it was in Spanish. At the end of the day, like, we went through those same struggles. So, and
Yep.
still go through those same
hold
struggles.
on.
And I think he put on.
No. You right. You right about that. No, I'm with it. So, hold on. Y'all got me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got
Oh,
you.
yeah, but no, I feel you on that because I felt like to me it was a good halftime show. I dig it. Like I
Yeah.
told you, it was rage bait when he said he was gonna put on the dress. He ended up not doing it because I kind of assumed he wasn't going to do it, but it was like you said, it was one of those things where I felt like I don't know, it wasn't as bad as people said it was going to be. I thought it was a good show.
I thought it was good too.
I
I
dig
don't
it.
think it was bad at all. I
The
agree.
the aesthetics of the show was not bad to me.
And it's just all about, and it just takes and what I think really what I'll let you go show my fault, but I
Are you
think
good?
it just takes like people understanding and learning because some of the stuff I didn't understand until my Latino wife told me like, oh, he did this, they're climbing up poles, they doing this and this because it shows you the freedom of America. Because I didn't understand some of it, but it's the same thing with Kendrick Lamar and Samuel L. Jackson. I know some
Yeah.
people they
He
didn't
got the
understand
message.
that message. They didn't understand who Samuel L. Jackson was
They're playing,
impersonating.
yep.
Yeah, they didn't know until like, hey, this is why he did that. This is why this happened. So at the end of the day, I think that he put that Donald Trump.
Hey, Chauncey, was that a real wedding?
And I talked. My wife said it was a real wedding.
Oh, that's tight. I like that. I like that they he's sprinkling Lady Gaga and what's his
Uh,
name?
Ricky Martin.
Yeah, Ricky
Ricky
Martin in
Martin.
there too. That
Yeah.
was pretty dope.
You
I
see
like the
Cardi B?
overall.
They had Cardi B in there too.
Yeah, I like the overall energy of the show. I think one message that he delivered for me though.
Hmm.
Then this shit gonna hit home. One message that he delivered for me so bad was like, bro, you gotta go get you one of these foreign Latino Spanish speaking women. Look how bad they are. Just give me one of those off the screen,
That's
and I
funny.
won't be complaining no more. Every dancer on that video was just with whoever. Just give me one. I'm happy. I don't care which one it was gonna be. But he had some bad women in there. He had good energy. He's a good ass performer because even though it was in Spanish, like me and my brother was following along and we were piecing it together pretty good. So like I said, I like it was different. We did something different, and I hope that made all the white supremacies, all the Donald Trump, all the believers in this immigrant enforcing them and bullying these immigrants. I hope that made all of them so mad and so uncomfortable that that community we have a voice too, and we're not afraid to use it. And I
Yeah.
100% respect everybody and everything that went into that performance tonight because America needs to know that it's a balance to this. This is too. I feel like we're too far involved to be trying to bully any race or any type of any type of culture. Like let's stop all that, man. And
Yeah, for sure.
I'm happy that they fight back with that. And like I said, I heard some boos, but the boo was from them San Francisco or everybody that flew in, and we know who was booing, unsaid. But I
Yeah.
like the performance.
Yeah.
He did his thing. He's actually a really good performer. So I give my hat off to him. It's pretty dope.
No, it was dope, man. I didn't understand anything he did, but I
Yeah,
fuck
but
with it.
just you can feel the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I'm
I
just
think,
feeling the energy. Yeah.
and on that note too, like one of his quotes after the Super, I don't know if you guys seen, which my wife showed me. He's like, "Hey, everything was in Spanish. It was a point to that." And he was like, "My first language isn't English. And he said neither was America's
Neither
first
was
language.
America. Yeah.
Neither was America's first language. So, hey, when you think about that, you think about the Native Americans, and you think like, okay, hey, like everybody saluted Kendrick Lamar. Hey, you gotta.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no, hey, I ain't mad about that.
I mean, all in all, it was a good night. It was a good night. I mean, take the game for the way it was. Some people, like I said, to me, I like games like that, just defenses dominating, showing that because football, that's what football's about, moving another man against his will and showing who the fuck the king, the alpha is today on this field. And I love when I get to see defensive lines bully around offensive lines or vice versa. But that was literally like the defensive line for Seattle and the defense overall just saying like y'all would not outman us today. Today is our day. That's physical football. I appreciate physical football, so I did appreciate the 12-0 halftime. It is boring in some people's eyes, but I personally like a la Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Raiders, the 2000 Ravens defense, 85 Bears defense. Like that should just take you back, bro. To like
I got one for
football.
question for sure.
Football was football. Yeah.
Hey, Stro, was that like deja vu?
What?
That score, that game, like the defensive game, was that deja vu? How I used to do you in Madden?
You didn't do me like that. You didn't do me like that. But you had your time.
Yeah.
Everybody had their time.
Hey,
I always got to throw in a little jab.
what y'all think about this?
Oh, the prison outfit?
Yeah,
Oh, Crazy Mac Hollins?
yeah.
I like him.
Yeah,
He's
he's
different.
trolling.
Hey, but he's different. Hey, he came out and
I
played.
thought that was pretty creative. I like that.
And hey, he came out and played too. I like that. He does stuff like that. And he came and played.
Hey, Chance, you know my brother, right? He was like,
Yeah.
he don't even watch football. He was like, that man coming from jail to play the game?
Off that much, and I would tell
I
everybody,
said, nah, he just
take
trolling.
the over in the second half with no shoes on. But I love it. Just because normally Vegas is not that bad. Eli and Stro, not wrong that. Because I know how y'all feel. Y'all just say it one more time. One more time for me.
What?
Warriors come out and play.
I like that. Yeah. Hey, you go like, blink, blink, Warriors come out and play. But the way he showed up today, I mess with him, bro. He cracks me up. Like,
and he came and played, man. He came and played. He had a big catch in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's a good team
scored
guy.
a touchdown. And that catch that throw that Drake May had to him, hey, that shit was close for him to catch that. That was close.
Hey, what about?
That had to change the whole game. You could make that catch.
What about
Not before
this?
that interception. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, no.
That's cool.
What was that one?
Dope.
She presented the NFL Super Bowl trophy.
Oh, that was tight. And I like my favorite parts of the show was Coco Jones. I love her.
That's what I'm saying. They put her on a little bit too early. She should have been last. She should have been after that.
Yeah, they did put her on early, right? See.
Hey, did you see her outfit too? She wore that outfit that Whitney Houston wore. She had the exact same hairstyle, outfit, and everything.
Yeah, hey, Coco.
I like to find. I seen little messages like that. I love little messages. I love, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, I get that. I see what you're doing.
Hey, Coco Jones is a bad
good game though.
Dog.
I mean, it was a different game, like, bro. But you know what though? One thing I understand though, and I think y'all both agree, we understand why penalties go more for the offense, just because a lot of people don't like games like we old school football at heart. We might not be the oldest, but we still old school football lovers at heart. And so that defensive game really didn't bother us too much. You know what I mean? Like, besides our bench and stuff, we don't want that here. But like why NFL give those offensive players those extra calls. Why stuff goes offensive ways, just because they can't afford to have a lot of games that go that way.
Yeah.
Because it's all about viewership.
You right about that.
What'd you think about it, Eli?
No, I dig it. I dig it.
You got us on mute still, Eli. I can't hear you.
No, I can hear him.
Oh, dang. Why can't I hear him?
No, I
Go
dig
ahead.
it. I dig it. I dig.
Can you
I
hear it
dig.
now,
It.
T?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
But no, I dig. No, I dig. I dig the whole Coco Jones thing, all that. Like that shit was fly to me. The whole Whitney Houston thing, all
Yeah.
that shit was legit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, come on now, it's Coco Jones, dog. She,
All right.
hey, come
And
on, man, she bad
y'all,
motherfucker, dog. Let's be
y'all,
real.
anything else about the Super Bowl? Anything else y'all want to last minute things y'all want to throw in about anything? Any last minute things y'all want to throw in about the Super Bowl, or how y'all feel about anything, or y'all good on the Super Bowl?
No, I'm good on the Super Bowl, dog. It's one
Oh,
of
no,
Well,
I
those
let's
can't hear
things
this.
go.
where
Let's get over to this NBA though, because we had a bunch of trades over in the NBA.
All right, give me 10
let's just
seconds.
get
Hold on, let
into
me
it.
come
But
back
no,
in. I can't
the
hear
Super
Eli.
Bowl it was cool. It was more defensive game that I kind of expected what
All right, go
happened,
ahead.
honestly.
Yeah.
So, like I said before, it is what it is. But let's move on. Let's move on to the NBA
Yeah, let's
and the
move on to the
trade.
NBA. We wait for Chauncey to come back in real quick.
We'll move on to the NBA. We'll move on to
Chauncey,
the
you good?
NBA.
Yep, I hear y'all.
All right,
Yeah,
so
we'll move on to the NBA. Let's do this, man. So, all the trades that happened. So, like you said, what's his name?
who?
Memphis.
Eh,
Jared
John Morant.
Johnson?
John Morant was untradeable.
Yeah.
Nobody wants him on his team, dog. He's like, let's be real. He don't get better at his craft. He just made it to the NBA and made money.
That's what it looks like right now.
To me, he's a version of Odell Beckham. He made a highlight and he got paid from the highlight.
Now, hold on now. Oh, your comparisons are off the fucking charts today, bro. You gotta stop. Fuck you. Respectfully. I love you, big dog, but respectfully, you are no hell no, bro. That's no, Eli. OBJ, the Super Bowl winning champion. Everywhere he's been, he's performed, bro. Don't do OBJ like that. He wasn't an idiot like that, bro. John Morant's a full blown out idiot boy, man. Like OBJ was never. There wasn't never another team that said they didn't want to take OBJ, bro, because of his personality. Because he never was like that. That
I never said his
whatever
personality.
John Morant's doing, bro, is he's in the category of his own, bro, where he got it all and he gonna go throw it away, bro. And he better start taking it serious because they're looking at him like, bro, if you get done with Memphis and you shooting 28% from 3-point line to land and you're a guard, bro. And once you're athleticism, my only problem with Ja is like, bro, once you get like 32, 34, your athleticism is gonna kind of twinkle a little bit. And you ain't gonna be able to get by people. Like that's all you can do good to me is get by people. No jumper, no three, no mid range. Go ahead, see.
I think that his comparison, I'll pass it back to Eli. I think he meant to say like Stephon Marbury, is that his name? Ball his
There you
from New
go.
York. Yeah, that's probably a better comparison because they sent him to China, but he got paid in China too. So, but um,
Hey,
But he was terrible.
hey,
He was terrible though.
yeah,
can I be Chauncey for tonight? Can I be
yeah.
Chauncey for tonight?
Yeah, you could be me. You could be me. You say you got all the wild shit. I feel you. That's how you gotta be. I feel you. That's why I say I get where you coming from. Yeah.
Can I be Chauncey? Usually this is Chauncey's spot. Can I be Chauncey tonight?
Yep, you got it. You got it. Hey, you definitely got it tonight.
Hey, I'm trying to pod here. Let me do my thing.
Hey,
Yeah,
he
but
out there.
so with Ja being untradeable, we know that. But then let's go to one of the bigger trades. You had the Warriors landed Anthony Davis in a blockbuster deal. They called
Hey,
it.
you
Not
went
the
to
Warriors, the Wizards.
Oh yeah, my bad. He went to the Wizards.
Oh,
My
Yeah,
fault.
Wizards.
It was a 3-team. Okay, it was a 3-team deal. You had it was the Wizards, it was Cleveland, and the Hornets. So you had Anthony Davis. The Washington received Anthony Davis, James Harden, and DeAndre Russell, and Dante Exum from Dallas for Chris Middleton, AJ Johnson, Malak Branham, and Marvin Bagley III in draft picks. My bad. It's a 2-team deal.
Yeah,
So
and you said the wrong two teams
yeah,
again.
yeah.
And you said the
The
Hornets. You
Wizards,
said
the
and
Wizards,
Dallas. In
and the
Dallas.
fucking in Dallas. Yeah, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
We knew
So
what
what
you
y'all
meant
think
though.
about that trade?
Shit. I guess they shut down Anthony Davis for the year when he went to
Yeah.
Washington, and
Did they shut down Trey too? Or Trey
huh?
supposed to come back? Trey
I don't
Young.
know. I don't know if Trey comes back. I'm not gonna lie. But it makes you like cringe a little bit because you gave up Luca. You gave up Luca for Anthony Davis, and then
And
you
he
give up
already gone?
And then you give up Anthony Davis for a
What?
bat, some role players.
Hey,
Chris Middleton,
Hey, Cooper
AJ
Flag is their
Johnson,
guy.
All
and
ro-
Marvin
all
Bagley
ro-
III and draft picks.
all role players.
Yeah.
Cooper Flag is their guy.
But let me ask y'all this, and this is my guy, but I'm trying to think what's going on with Anthony Davis. Do you think it's his health? That's why Dallas gave up on him already? And like how does a star of that level you could be in one blockbuster deal for another iconic star, but then the next year that team already gave up on him and said we're not even gonna see if you could be healthy. We don't want to know if you can be healthy. You take that unibrow and you go on to Washington.
Hey,
Like, what are we saying about Anthony Davis right now? Like, what do y'all
hey,
feel about the state of Anthony
what does
Davis?
Charles Barkley say about Anthony Davis? What did they call? What does he call him?
Oh, street clothes Davis.
There you go.
What's y'all state? What do you think Anthony Davis is going to do in Washington? Do you think he's going to get healthy and ball out, or how y'all see that going in the next year? With him and Trey in Washington.
He'll bullshit his way to free agency.
That's funny.
But
Well,
even then, what's that going to do for him though? Is he not going to be healthy?
He's
well,
going to the Nuggets. He'll be the sixth man.
he'll be
He wouldn't be a bad 6-man shit.
no, he is starting down.
He wouldn't have to play as much.
Hey, but he'll be
Exactly.
I think that who's going. I think Zion's going through the exact same thing. It's just that health thing. They both could be world class. Average 25 and 14. At least Anthony Davis. I don't give up hope on Anthony Davis yet though. Just because I think that when he got LeBron pushed him to be like, hey, bro, this is how I take care of my body. I know he still was getting hurt in LA, but he pushed him. That's why Anthony Davis
Yeah,
played that many games.
He showed
So
him how to be healthy. Yeah, he showed him.
so if he gets around, but see, he went to Dallas with Kyrie. Kyrie's method. Like,
He's gonna retire and go live in the woods.
exactly. So I think if he gets around another uh, mega dominant male figure teammate, he'll be better. Him going to Washington, that's not going to happen. Last too long. He's going to go to free agency, and he's going to go to another team if he wants to be great still. That going to teach him, hey, bro, you got to take care of your body. Like,
Hey,
what are you doing? Are you going to the club? Are
see,
you
real quick, you know
talking
what
about?
they said? You know what they said about Trey Young and Anthony Davis, where they saw him at, and where they saw him at in Washington, where they're gonna be at in Washington in Monday morning. They said that Trey Young and Anthony Davis is gonna be down at the handicap office trying to get their new handicap stickers for the state of Washington. They said that because they both be hurt all the time. That's what that was.
So, hey, Anthony Davis reminds me of a handicapped man from A Living Color.
It just, bro, he's so talented. That's why I feel so bad, bro. I feel so bad for him because I love AD. Like, he's so talented. I love him in New Orleans. I love when they had him and DeMarcus Cousins. Like, and it's just unfortunate that we don't get to watch him play basketball just because of his health, bro. And for Washington to shut him down for the whole season, it's something bigger going on that Dallas wasn't letting us know. Because for Dallas to trade him like that, they knew that he wasn't coming back no time soon. You know what I mean? And they didn't want to deal with it no more. Them teams, they know that stuff before we do. But let's move on. We got another trade. We had the Warriors got Porzingis, Golden State acquired Christopher Porzingis from Atlanta, sending Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Hawks. What y'all think about that one, real quick? Who y'all think won that trade? How y'all think that trade is going to impact those teams?
On some real shit, Porzingis is gonna help the Warriors a lot, dog.
Not with their current roster.
Hey, Porzingis is another Anthony Davis. He's hurt all the time.
Yeah, he's hurt all the time. You're right.
He's
hurt. If he's healthy, he's legit.
But I like that for Atlanta because now you got Jalen Johnson, Kuminga, and Buddy Hield can stretch the floor. Now Kuminga can actually get the minutes that he needs. So I think he's going to be a great player, and he's going to only go up from here. I think he wasn't getting the minutes in Golden State for some reason. But I like the potential, and I like that trade for Atlanta. We can go down to now we got Harden to the Cavs. The Clippers traded James Harden to Cleveland for Darius Garland and a second-round pick. How y'all see that trade impacting them two teams, and who won that trade?
Anybody that don't have James Harden on the team.
Why you say that?
James Harden gets traded every 2 years.
He does get traded a lot. I can't argue with you there. I can't defend him there. But he's a baller, though. You
And
know
he's
he got the.
buckets.
You know he
He
got
a baller.
the second
Hey,
most threes in NBA history or some shit. He just passed. He
no,
just
no, no.
passed
I love
somebody.
James. I love James Harden, dog.
Yeah,
But at the
I
end
get
of
what you're
the
saying,
day,
though.
at the end of the day, James Harden has a problem with anybody. Like it's just like at this point, it's his problem. Like he's like a a bad bitch that can't stop hoeing.
Yeah, that's true. What you think
Literally,
about
like,
Hey,
am I
I
wrong?
think
No. I get what you know. You telling the
He's
truth
a bad
about
bitch that can't stop hoeing.
what's going on with him. Yeah, like something going on. I mean, but I just feel like maybe his style of play. Sometimes you hold the ball, but how
He's
you?
a bad bitch that can't stop hoeing.
That's funny.
I ain't gonna
How
lie.
you feel, Steve?
Yeah, I think yeah, I don't know how to respond after that one.
He like you go ahead. He like his bag today. Go ahead, get your.
Eli's in his goddamn bag. But um I think him and Donovan in Cleveland, I think that's
He's a
nice. That's
bad
a nice little
bitch that
1-2
can't stop
punch.
hoeing.
You you got
And
you
they got
got
Schroeder, Tati. Schroeder's they got 3 tight guards.
that, and also you got two big men. You got Allen and what's the other
Evan
and
Mobley.
Evan Mobley. I think that's nice. I think
No,
that
that's legit.
especially,
Legit.
especially in the East, I think
Yeah.
that makes them top two in the East. I think that might overpass
Ooh.
Detroit.
Because they backcourt could go now for real. Because James Harden's an upgrade from Garland. Garland's nice, but he ain't James Harden. So,
He
and
ain't
I think,
getting
and you know,
into.
those two, James Harden gets to actually, he got a chance to get off of the ball, bro, and score. So that's
Yeah.
even more crazy because he's a pure
And,
scorer.
and and two, he's more of a playmaker too than Garland. So
Yeah,
if you're gonna make
yeah.
everybody's job, I think one thing everybody can say, even though he get traded every 2 years, he makes everybody's job
Hey,
easier.
he'll give you 30 and 12.
Yep.
30 and 12 assists. That's big.
Our 12 rebounds. He don't need a
Yeah.
rebound, but
Yeah,
that he'll go
yeah.
down there and get it.
No. You right. You right. But
So
that's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
that puts them top two in the East. Maybe I don't know that Detroit. I like Cunningham. I ain't gonna lie, I like Cunningham. So that put them
Oh
one
yeah, I
and
like
two.
that. Hey, Cunningham nasty.
Hey,
Yeah, we
hey,
like players like that. He got grit to him. He
yeah,
talented
Yeah.
dude. I
as shit
love
too.
Cunningham. You know what's
Yeah, he's
funny about
nasty.
that shit? Me and my boy were talking. I thought Cunningham came from Gonzaga, but he was at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, right in the
And
cut.
ball. Number
Yep.
one
I always
recruit.
get
And
him and Jordan Suggs mixed up. But yeah, no, Cunningham is legit.
yeah.
Okay, let's go down to because we got quite a big trade to get through. Let's go to the Patriots got Zubac. Indiana received Ivan Zubac and Kobe Brown from the Clippers for Macarin and Isaiah Jackson and draft picks. I mean, we don't know. The Patriots are bad right now. I think that pickup is for next year. They have him and
Yeah,
Siakam down low.
it has
And
to be.
then part of the Clippers, I think the Clippers might be cleaning house a little bit, you know, get ready to reconstruct their whole roster maybe. I don't really know what the trade they're making.
I think they got
What
rid
you
of
they
him.
doing?
I think they got rid of him because
Yeah.
how John Collins is playing this year. He's been
Okay.
balling all year.
Okay.
He's
Good
been
point.
balling all year. And I think that Zubac been mad about his touches and stuff. Just because. So I think that's more to anything with getting rid of him because John Collins is balling. I'm not too sure why they gave up James Harden. I'm not, but
But
Darius Garland's not bad. So
see,
that's a nice
Yeah.
little
He's
fit.
not
And
bad
he's
I
guard.
younger.
see it the other
And
way
he's younger.
around.
I think
I
he's
see it
almost
the
10
other
years younger, 26 and 36.
yeah. But I see it the
So
other way around because why would you give Zubox when you have big men in the West that he needs a guard? Because John Collins ain't gonna guard Jokic. Jokic's gonna give him buckets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, from
Like
that
why would you
standpoint.
get rid of Zubox when he's able to guard Jokic in the capacity of limiting him to certain things?
That's
Now you
it.
don't have that.
Yeah.
Now you literally put yourself behind the 8 ball because now Zubox is not there.
but
Now
I think
all you have is Kawhi Leonard. Okay,
I
cool.
think that
Kawhi Leonard, you can go for 50, but we still want to score 125 on you. You can't score
but I think that
125 on us. Like,
Zubac, he wants the ball
that's just
more.
how I
And
feel.
I think that Zubac wanted the ball more. And with James Harden before, because they all got traded around the same time. When
Yeah.
James Harden and Kawhi there, and then John Collins getting his shots up. Like it's not enough ball for him. He want to show, hey, I'm
No,
better than this,
no,
and so he's mad.
I 100% feel that, but I get it. John Collins has been balling this whole year, but it's like you're trying to compete in the West. In the West, you have arguably you got LeBron and arguably the best player in the game right now. That Zubox covers on a daily. You know what I mean? You still got Sabonis in Sacramento. Now you got Porzingis. Who's going to cover those guys?
That's why I said maybe the Clippers are stripping it down. You know, maybe they're looking
Yeah,
for
that's
making a
what
move in
I'm
the
saying.
offseason.
Or
Why
they're
would you
looking
do
at,
that?
or they're looking at it as like
Now you put your team in an advantageous
Zubac ain't holding
situation where
Jokic anyway.
now,
Put John
like,
Collins on him.
well, no one can really guard the dude, but I'm just saying, like, let's just be real. You're gonna trade Zubox to the East, like he ain't gonna help. Like the Clippers, like who do you have? Collins is balling, but at the end of the day, who you gonna pick, Collins or Jokic?
That's why I said, look at the Clippers' record. Look at their standing. Maybe they're just stripping it
And
down,
they're
get ready for the offseason. You know, they're not in the playoff hunt, I don't think, but I think they're like 9th or 10th in the West. I had to double check.
But still, like if you make it to the playoffs, how you gonna compete with those
But
guys
that's why
out there?
I think the trade deadline is the middle of the season time. They kind of all see the direction that they're going. So I'm just saying maybe they just trade them too because they got other plans in the offseason to get
Yeah,
younger at
maybe.
that position, to get younger at
Yeah, you're
center. I
right.
mean, that's the only
Yeah,
thing
I
I can
agree.
think of when
You're right
you say
because
that about the defense, you know. But then let's move
maybe they
on
got
to
maybe they got some cap space where they're gonna go try to get some players, but like
yeah.
Kawhi Leonard, then who else you have? A bunch of shooters that you hope to get hot in the playoff series.
Yeah, but they
And
kind of been.
maybe they want Giannis. You know,
Because don't
squares the
forget
place.
they let Norman Powell walk too, you know, and he was a big part of the team last year.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
used to
that's
get
true.
buckets.
But let's
Yeah,
go down.
Norman
It
Powell
was a
get
big
buckets.
trade that Chauncey I spoke about was that the Jazz, the Grizzlies and Jazz big deal. You had Jaren Jackson Jr. was traded to Utah Jazz in a multi pick deal, multi-player and pick deal.
I thought that was a good
Uh,
deal.
so
For
we
the
know
Jazz
Memphis is blown.
anyway.
We know Memphis is blowing it up. How you feel
Oh,
that position the Jazz for next year or from here going further?
I actually thought the Jazz won that trade. I thought they got a lot.
Because they got a good front line now. Because you got
Yeah,
Lord Marketing, you got Jaren Jackson, you got the rookie Ace Bailey.
yeah.
You know they're getting a pretty good core together down there in Utah.
Now they got to keep them together. Now they got to keep them together and grow.
I wonder if Jaren Jackson. We got to look at the details of that because how many years he got left on his contract? Because you know, going to Utah for a brother is kind of tough. So I wonder if he's going to want to stay. I'm just being honest. Like unless you call Malone, who was like about that life, driving big rigs and shit to the stadium, you know. But no.
Don't call Malone still
Think
in
about this
Utah?
for real, bro. If you think about this, no elite NBA players that are from the African American community
Oh
and are
shit!
ballers
Hey,
want
my
to
bad.
stay.
Hey,
But hold on,
I
just let me say this
I
one
haven't
point.
looked at this shit. Sorry, fellas.
Let me just say this one point
Dog,
though, and this is just tell me if y'all tell me if I'm
dog,
wrong.
listen.
If you, bro, just let me get this one thing out, please. I just want to tell y'all. Just tell me if I'm wrong before I forget it. In the history of the NBA, I don't think there's ever been a box office player that's been African American that stayed in Utah during his prime of his career, besides Karl Malone. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's
You
see.
right?
The point I'm just making is that Jaren Jackson Jr. doesn't even want to stay in Utah.
Does he?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it something about Utah why brothers don't want to play there in their prime and go through it? Like, it's a hard state for people of our ethnicity to want to stay and be in just because maybe the culture around, you know. There's been a lot of things said about being in Utah by a lot of black NBA players like Vernon Maxwell, a lot of the older players who used to go to Utah, a lot of Chicago Bulls. Like, so I'm just wondering, did Utah make a mistake because Jaren Jackson's going to leave the minute he could do it, and they kind of gave up a lot of their draft picks for him, or are they're gonna make him happy and is he going to stay?
Hold on, Stro. We got a lot. Hold on before we answer that. Cause I think because he got a lot of comments going through.
Yeah, no.
I did. Hey, I didn't even see all these shit.
Oh.
Yo.
Broncos is making a Super Bowl appearance in 2027.
Whoa.
There's a bunch, dog. Sorry, man. I didn't even look at these shit.
Let me see. Let me read them too. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, we can see him.
Hey, somebody said a bad B that can't get off the stroll. James Harden better than LBJ and Cleveland thoughts. Ain't nobody. Hey, who is that? I'm not talking to you. That's funny.
So King Baron Coacher, I know who that is. That's Ryan.
Yeah, that's funny. He's funny.
That's Ocean. That's Ryan.
Knicks only has 357. Ryan, you funny, bro. I'm not about to talk to you about James Harden being better than LBJ in Cleveland. Shout out to Ryan, bro. I need to get up with you.
That's I don't know who Ryan is, but good look it out.
They said Ryan. He said Kate, but he did say one thing. He did look up that, and he's a Bronco fan, that Drake May killed him in stats.
Yeah, he got him in stats.
Oh no, he got him in stats.
He said James Harden is better than LBJ in Cleveland. Thoughts? Nah, he got to win a championship first. KKK owns Utah. He's funny.
That's hilarious, man. So, hey Ryan, shout out to Ryan, bro. I had to get with you, bro. I'll be acting to see about you all the time, man.
Ryan? Which one? The King brand culture?
Yeah.
All right.
And then one of my favorite trades I thought that's gonna help the Celtics a lot was the Bulls getting Nikolai Vucic from the Boston Celtics for Anthony Simon. That should help the Celtics a lot. And then guess what we did? Guess the Lakers did. We got Luke Kennard. We got Luke Kennard. Best 3-point shooter in the NBA. Hey, we got Luke Kennard. What are we doing? I'll take him. He can shoot the ball up.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, because I wasn't on yet. Hey, yeah, nah, that's a big pickup. Y'all need another shooter. I'm not wrong with Luke.
I think they're just, I think they're doing. They said we're just gonna have to outscore everybody. Fuck it.
Hey, who's this guy? You know this guy?
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. We just shouted him out.
I was reading this shit. He's funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's funny as shit. He had me dying. He said,
hey,
young
Stro, I can't hear you. Can you hear Stro?
You can't hear me?
I can't hear him.
He's like, can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you just fine, Stro. That nigga Chauncey shit's always fucking up.
Nah, that be y'all be going in and out, touching shit. Leave that shit alone.
Chauncey, can you hear me?
Y'all always touching shit.
No, me and Stro always hear each other. It's always you.
Hey, we have.
I heard Stro. I hear Stro. I hear you.
We having a family argument that we should have off the.
This nigga Chauncey never gets his shit together.
That's funny.
That nigga never. His shit never comes in, dog.
That is funny, bro.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear us now. Yeah.
Hey, so I think the Celtics got better. I think the Cavs got better. Yeah, huh?
Who did Celtics get?
They got Vucic from the Bulls, the center that can shoot.
Nice.
So you figure when Tatum come back next year, they're gonna have a nice solid squad, man.
You know that?
Who's y'all?
Your man says all love.
Oh yeah, always. Yeah, Chauncey, what was your most surprising trade?
Probably that James Harden trade. I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, no, I don't think nobody did that one coming.
Nah, not James Harden. I thought they was having a pretty good season together.
Did he? I didn't see him requested. Maybe he did. Maybe he did behind closed doors. You know.
Yeah, but I think he did it. You're right, Eli. He did it, but he did it like right before the trade deadline. So I didn't see it coming. Yeah, I didn't see it coming during. Because I thought they were playing pretty good together. Them two.
No, they were balling.
And he got traded during the game because I think they pulled him out.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I told you he's a hoe that can't stop fucking.
That's funny.
Am I wrong?
I mean,
he's just no good.
Yeah, he keep on getting.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I think one of my biggest things about the trade deadline, it tells the truth of like where teams are heading and where they want to go. I feel like the Cavs did a move for right now this year. We feel like obviously Indiana and I think even the Clippers and Utah, they did a move, and the Wizards, they made moves for next year and the future going forward. The Boston
Memphis.
Celtics made a move
Yeah,
for.
hey, do you think Anthony Davis is going to stay in Washington?
No, he's gone.
He out
He's
of
I
here.
gone.
mean, maybe they got good hospitals.
You ain't shit, dog.
I'm just saying, bro. He got
He
good.
ain't in no. He ain't in Atlanta. He ain't in
Maybe they got good
Miami.
doctors, bro.
He ain't in Florida. He in Washington.
Maybe I don't know, Chauncey. I don't know.
Mhm.
I'm trying to help. I'm trying to figure out because Eli's right. And if you think about it too, Eli, if you think about the Wizards, they're kind of the same way as the Utah Jazz. I mean, yeah, it's Utah. What stars really want to stay there through history, bro? Who wants to spend a career? I mean, I think who did not El Monroe. Bernard, it wasn't Bernard King. Did somebody want to play for the Bullets though? Washington Bullets? I'm not sure, but I don't know. I'm just trying to say I don't know who really wants to stay in
He
Washington
said,
or
man, they
Utah.
got good hospitals. Yes.
they might go get hospitals, bro.
Hey, Jordan went there at the end of the career.
You
Don't
ain't
give
shit,
me
dog.
that. Billy Jack bull stuff, Chauncey. Yeah, he went there at the end of his career. He
Hey,
did, and then he liked it there so much he bought the team. So you never know, it
He,
might be something there.
hey,
yeah, he came
you
out of
ain't shit,
retirement.
but
Yeah.
they got good hospitals in Washington.
Yeah, they can get hospitals. That's why he's gonna stay, bro. So I think it was an exciting trade deadline. Though we had a lot of movement, so we're gonna see how it all pans out second half of the season.
For sure.
I
Yeah, for
ain't gonna
sure.
lie, that's the funniest shit I heard all day, dog.
Yeah,
They got good hospitals.
they got to find a reason for him to stay, bro. Maybe he liked the hospitality at hospitality at the hospital.
But hey, what do y'all think about Dave Lillard joining the 3-point contest?
That's weird to me. Ain't he been hurt all
Weird.
season?
All season.
Yeah, but
They
it's
shouldn't
not the
let him.
first time.
They should not let him.
They
They should
shouldn't
let
let
him
him.
at all.
Hey,
You got to play a game, man.
What
There's too
about
many
the
other
guys who
players.
was playing? Yeah.
Yeah, there's too many guys that's playing that should be able to do it. I get it
it's
at your game, but you got to play.
it's not the first time somebody asked to be in a 3-point contest. Like
That's
I
worse
want to
than
say it was either Larry Bird or somebody else. I don't know. It might be Larry Bird that was injured for half the season and came in and won the motherfucking thing.
yeah, it could have been. You're right.
But I
But
guess, I mean, at least your boy that was winning the dunk contest, a 3-time champion, at least he's playing in the, at least he's playing, he's still playing. I know he ain't playing in the league, but he's playing for the, what's it called?
The D
D
League.
League,
The D League, yeah. So at least he's playing. So I don't know. I just don't think they should allow him. You got too many great shooters. Now I get if everybody turned it down, but I'm pretty sure it's a 3-point contest. A lot of people, I don't think too many people, crazy people. I know the big stars might, but not too many. You ask like Jamal Murray, he might have done it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that I think he could have got over Dan. But I get it. He's a 3-time champion. 2 to 3-time champ. I can't recall. I
Yeah,
think it's
no, for
3.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think they should let him play though at all. I mean, that's just
Neither.
risky to me. If you're hurt, you hurt, Dame. Dame
Yeah.
don't know what you want to do. You want to rap, you want to be hurt, you want to be in the 3-point contest, you want to go to Milwaukee, but you saw it was kind of hard to win a chip, and you want to run back home to Portland. I
Yeah.
like Dame's game, but he gonna have to figure himself out. I just feel like he should be as a competitor, he should also know that, like Chauncey said, there's been other cats working their ass off, playing in the game who maybe more deserving of showcasing their skills. Then we already know what you can do, Dane. We know
Yeah.
Dane got that trade ball on him. But I just don't get you want to come and win the 3-point contest for what? Like, are you still trying to show that you're relevant, that you can shoot? And I don't get the NBA for allowing that to happen when you got all them other dudes busting their ass out there, man. Like
That can shoot.
that's not cool to me. That's a 2-2. That ain't cool to me right now.
I would understand more if it was a dunk contest, just because dunk
Yeah.
contest, you know what I mean? It's a little
Nobody
bit
wants to
hard to
go
get.
on.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
3-point contest, I think it's a little bit easier to get people to do the 3-point contest.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
All right, I got some news that I want to bring to the table too. It's kind of disturbing just because I get hurt by hearing news like this from our young black players who are African American players who work their whole life and they finally make it, and they make one bad decision that's probably going to affect his career. I like Henry Ruggs, but it's kind of in that same boat. So it was this week the Atlanta Falcons rookie linebacker James Pierce Jr. was arrested on Saturday, February 7th. In Miami-Dade County, following an alleged domestic dispute with his ex-girlfriend, WNBA star Renika Jackson. The incident details, according to police reports, the encounter began a domestic dispute in Floral, Florida. It was a stalking and pursuit. Pierce allegedly followed Jackson in his vehicle and attempted to enter her car at an intersection. There was a collision. He reportedly crashed his Lamborghini into Jackson's vehicle multiple times to prevent her from reaching a police station. It was a police chase when officers intervened. Pierce alleged fled, leading to a high-speed chase that ended when he crashed his own vehicle. Then he went on to assault the officer during the pursuit. Pierce is accused of intentionally driving into a police officer, striking the officer's knee. The legal charge and status would be Pierce faces 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, domestic-related aggravated stalking, aggravated battery of law enforcement, fleeing or eluding police with lights and sirens, resisting an officer without violence. As of Sunday, February 8th, Pierce was released from the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Facility after posting a $20,000 bond, and a judge has issued a pretrial conditional stay-away order permitting any contact with Ricky Jackson. What y'all feel about incidents like this and our young black players are leading the charge with things off the field after working your whole life to get that dream and you throw it away in one day? How y'all feel about that?
Eli.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, please. Because I know it's about to be funny.
That bitch got some good pussy.
I knew it. I felt it coming, strong. I felt that coming. If you didn't know he was going to say that, I felt that coming.
Hey, boy, she got that snapback. She got that snapback. She got that. Hey, Eli, she make you look at her shit. Hey, she make you look at her shit afterwards. She must got that look back at it. That look back at it.
What you said, I'm like, God damn, this nigga did all that? He did all that shit.
So let me break this down into layman terms.
Yeah, how you feel about it,
Hey, he chased it down and did all that crazy shit. That bitch got some good pussy down.
All right, so let me break it down in layman terms.
But for real shit, how you feel about that, Chauncey? Just
because she's a WNBA player, he's an NFL player.
Yeah, and they're both African American.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think that I honestly think, they probably got into it. You know how, he probably said some stuff, she said some stuff. I don't think he was really stalking. He probably was trying to get back, figure out he probably cheated. I don't know. I'm not going to accuse him of cheating, but he probably did something. Was trying to get back in her graces. She was like, nah, get away from me. She called the cops on him. He took off. You know what I mean? He tried to, there's a lot going on. He probably that's funny, Ryan. Hey, that's funny. And I appreciate that comment too, Ryan. She took off, KBC. He took off and the cops got behind him. He thought he was going to get away because, when you get a little bit of power, you get a little bit of position of power. You're still young. You're a rookie, straight out of college. You know what I mean? Had a hell of a season. You thought you was going to be able to, you thought you was a little bit above the law. And like they said, like a lot of those charges was he tried to get away from the cops. Who knows if he knew the cops was behind him right away. There's a lot of ins and outs to that. It gets, they put all those other charges, resisting arrest, but not violent to the cops. So it sounds like he just was trying to get away.
How can you justify him hitting their car multiple times? He ran his vehicle into her car.
Hey, I didn't see that. Hey, he was pissed.
She
might have been cheating. She might have been cheating.
The nigga Stroh was reading us.
I know, because God damn, it was a lot.
I wanted to get all the information. We gotta make sure we got all the facts right. We know we don't want to be throwing shit out there and we don't know the facts.
But no, you're right. It probably was a lot. I'm not making no excuses for him. He's a young player, young and dumb. And he gotta be better than
dumb shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn. I ain't joking or hitting no. Hey, and it was a nice car too. I ain't hitting no bitch with my nice
Lambo. Yeah,
okay. You can miss me on hitting the bitch with my car. I take you down the street, but I ain't hitting you with my car.
Yeah, but all seriousness though, man, I only brought it up just because, like, for me, I just get saddened, like I said, with the Henry Ruggs incident, with him being drunk and hitting the
Yeah, because that
person.
could have been anything. Yeah,
And
you're right.
it's just for me, man. It's just been too many instances where these dudes work their ass off their whole life, finally make it, and like it's something like this. They have this type of day that happens because in reality, bro, this could end up affecting him for the rest of his life. He might even get some jail time and have to go do some time and not be able to pursue his career as an NFL
So,
linebacker. When he's worked the last 15 years just to do that, and it's happening too much in our community with our peoples. We're finally
I
making
totally
it where we got
agree.
to make it to,
why
and
do
then
you so why
there's
do you
this
think that's happening now?
Bro, that's what I'm just talking about. Why is it our people making these decisions and not putting the right people around them? And it brings me to my next point. Like maybe like he just was like maybe something he just finally snapped, or like Charlie said, we don't know what happened or what transpired to make him react in this way. So this is like one of the things where let's see if more information comes out and maybe we can kind of understand why he flew up a handle like this. But I'm just mean like just to jeopardize everything you worked for, bro, when you just got it, that's the sad part about it.
I
Is
just
that, that
think that I just think like what you're saying, like I agree, and I think like what happens is you're worshipped your whole life. When you're a 5-star athlete, when you
yeah,
go to college, you
yeah,
think you're above. When you're in college, you think that you're a king. Now you come up second or third in the defensive player of the year voting. So now you think your shit don't stink, and you think you can get away with anything. Like oh, for him to have that mindset, I can run into your car multiple times, and you don't
yeah,
think that there's no consequences behind it, or if there is, it's going to be a slap on the wrist. That's what I think. And I think that we get put on the pedestal at a young age. And that's one thing I can always say. I respect LeBron James because he was on that pedestal since he was 12, 13, but he always
yeah,
handled it the right way. And he didn't take advantage of that. And I think we tried to take advantage of it just because who knows how he was in college and the stuff that I'm not saying he did anything, but like they hit. I just think that either it's a couple of different ways. Either he was in a crazy mind state and crazy love, and when you see people kill people over love, over you know what I mean, like oh my gosh, I seen her with him. I'm not saying that happened, but then also the other side is if it's not that, then it's more of you think that you're above the law because you're in an NFL, because you got a little bit of paper, not knowing that I don't care if you're Bill Gates. Maybe if you're Bill Gates, I ain't gonna lie. You might get away with some crazy shit like that. But you know what I mean? You think that you're on that level and you're not. You're making a couple of million. Everybody got that. Like, not everybody, but there's multiple people around you that got that. So, and like I said, I think for your first, I mean, it's not like I think what they did with Pac-Man Jones, kind of how they had people around him to protect him from him. I think that it should, and I don't know if there is, but I think like we need that more in the NFL. I know it is not happening every day, but
yeah.
it's something that you need. If you see those signs, like, hey, I signed you to my team. You got to have people around you, and I don't know
That's
if we have
better.
people around us like when we, or when they go to the league.
To set examples, yeah, to set
Yeah.
examples. They gotta have a good team around them and make better
Yeah.
decisions.
Exactly, and I'm not talking about teammates and role models or something like that. I'm talking about like homeboys, best friend. You know what I mean? You got to have that people around you. And if you see that that's not good, you kind of, I don't know. I mean, that's what it is. It's even with our youth. They need good people around them. That's what I think, personally.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
They
that's
do.
true.
They do need. No, you're 100% right, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Hey,
mean, I hope they get there. Maybe they get those rookie classes better, and just just like what to look for, what not to look for, like the dangers of like
yeah.
just having the wrong people around you. Like maybe they up their game on actually getting these cats into the NFL. And in the NBA, just whatever, being so young, like you said, they've been spoiled their whole life. So with that, they do think they could do anything. They do think they could have any woman, and then they make that one wrong decision and kind of end their whole career. You know?
it is what it
Yeah.
is at the end of the day, because that's all them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yep.
Like,
No, yeah.
hey, I'm gonna be real. As a man, you know what to do and what not to do. We all been through a breakup. We all been through some shit with some women, bro. Like, are we chasing a bitch down with a car?
I'm not.
A
I can't
Lambo?
do it.
Was it a Lambo or a
They
Ferrari?
ain't gonna get
Whatever
us
it
for
may
you
be.
calling the women the bees. You gotta say chicks. They
Oh,
gonna
my
come
Yeah.
at
bad.
us.
I know,
Yeah,
my
they don't
bad,
get
my
it.
bad, my bad,
Yeah.
my bad. Like,
Yeah.
we all been with chicks and we've been down that road before. Like, are we chasing them down with your $500,000 car and we're gonna run into hers?
Yeah,
Like,
that,
I
bro.
understand. I understand that we got if they got it. You know what I mean? Like, if we all had millions of dollars, Would you still
Yeah,
do
because they ain't
that?
thinking about that though.
No, I
Just
still
because
wouldn't even do that. Chauncey, but if I had, bro, I'm still not. You know why, y'all? Because I'm with Eli. Like, I
yeah,
can't do it because I'm not gonna take. I'm not gonna take my mind there to be that angry and that mad to try to harm you if it didn't work out or if you
Yeah.
cheated on me. I just
Like,
can't take. I can't take my. I'm the type of person where I can't react out like that, bro. I mean, I know
yeah.
they're young and he was in love, maybe, but like, not. I can't react like that, bro. Not. I'm not gonna chase you
no,
around
like
the car.
you be upset and hurt,
Bro,
maybe.
I'm never,
But
bro.
like,
My mom, I'm never gonna allow nobody to ever get that
Ever.
deep into my mind or my heart to where they're gonna control me like that to act out in that manner when I just made it to the NFL and I accomplished my dream. And you think you're gonna be the reason why I lose it all? Like
yeah,
over that? Nah, not in a
nah,
relationship, bro. It gotta be something worse than that for me to react in
yeah.
that manner.
It
You
gotta be
gotta
like
almost say, you gotta
you
touch
gotta
one of
hurt
my
one of my
kids, bro.
kids. Like
Like you got
it gotta
for me to act like that,
yeah,
you gotta touch one of my kids, bro. You gotta mess with my
yeah.
heart. You like
It's like
you gotta mess with my heart.
Like, hey,
Not no lovely woman is not gonna get my mind and my heart like that. Yeah,
I don't care how bad she is. She
it
can be
can't
the
happen
baddest
for
bitch in
that.
the world.
I
I
can't
don't
go out like
care.
that. Not me.
Like my
I don't think
hey, like like I can I'm with Stroll 100%. Like you're not going to do that. I'm not going to risk my career where I'm making millions of dollars from to go ram into another chick's car because like I feel some type of way. I can't bring myself to even harming the girl.
Can't do
Like
it.
it's one of those things where at this point I feel like if she probably didn't leave, he probably would have beat her ass at this point.
yeah,
It
that's
sounds
how
Like
like
I.
real
something.
shit.
You're right. I didn't know
Like
he was right. Yeah, that's
you,
Yeah.
crazy.
if you willing to ram your $500,000 car into a girl's back of her car, like
So
what
she
else
couldn't
would
get out her
you?
car. He was ramming her door
Yeah.
because he couldn't. You get out the door, and then he tried to come in the passenger door after he jammed her
And
door.
the crazy thing about it is he's probably one of them dudes where if his chick left, he could probably go get a new chick in 10 minutes. Just hit her up on Instagram. Like it's like, dog, you make millions of dollars, you're an NFL player, people know you from that shit. Why are you tripping that bad? You know what
Well,
I mean? Like it's not like when you get to that point, you're just like at the end of the day, he should already know it's not that serious. She's probably only with him for the money anyway. Let's
now
just be
she's in the
real.
WNBA, so she got a little bit of paper, a little
She got a
bit.
little bread. She got a little bit.
She got a little bread, but at the end of the day, is it that serious? That's why I said she must got some good shit. Because at the end of the day, there's
But
no reason why
I
I'm going
think I
to run
kind of look
my
at it.
500, a $500,000 car into hers. It's not
Yeah,
happening.
that's true. Go
And
ahead.
too,
It's
though,
not happening.
I do want to say this though, because it could be like the Rihanna and Chris Brown situation. Yeah, he messed up. He's young. He messed up, and hopefully he can take this mistake and flourish from it,
No,
and
I
not
totally,
having
I get it.
and get the counseling he needs. Just because
But this is
because I
different.
mean that's kind of what it was with Chris Brown too when he did that
No,
to Rihanna.
Chris Bell, Rihanna hit him with a stiletto in his head.
She said she didn't do that, but
Oh, she fucked that nigga up. Let's be real, dog. We seen the pictures, dog. She put hands on that nigga. But
did he
even
hit her a
then,
couple of times and she fought back in self defense?
at the end of the day, that's unacceptable, dog. As a man, you don't hit a woman because there's no
Exactly.
woman to me in this. There's no woman in this world that I believe that can beat me up. You know what I mean? There's no woman in the world that can out beat me. Like,
Carissa Shields would drop you in like 2 seconds, big bro.
who?
Carissa Shields.
Yeah, she might. Hey,
Ronda Rousey will beat you up. Alicia
hey,
Bumgarner will beat you up. Layla
them
Ali's
bitches,
retired.
dog. Hey,
She'll
hey,
beat you up.
hey. They
But
gotta put hands on me first. I'm stronger than them bitches. Hey, I'm stronger than them bitches. I'll grab them bitches and tussle. I'll
bro,
tussle with them hoes.
don't say the B word, bro.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll tussle with them girls. I'll
Bro,
tussle.
they'll beat me up. I ain't gonna lie. They trained because at
Hey,
the end of the day,
hey,
they're trained
hey,
fighters. They're
hey,
trained fighters.
Especially Carissa
Shields
Shields,
better.
she knocking me. I'm getting
Shields better.
knocked.
She's a trained fighter.
She better have that jab because if I grab her, dog, she's done. She's done.
Hey, that's gonna be hard to grab her. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
you
what
better
I'm
not
saying.
grab. You better not grab Ronda Rousey though. She gonna put you in a chokehold.
I'll beat
She's
her up
bro. She's
too.
gonna hog tie you. Ronda
I'll
Rousey will
beat
hog
her
tie
up too.
you. Bro.
I'll beat her up
Hey,
too.
nah.
She ain't stronger than me, dog. She ain't
Hey, that
strong.
boy doing? What?
But
Hey,
but
she ain't
nah, we ain't
stronger
gonna
than
talk
me.
about with chicks you
Hey,
can beat her. Hey,
hey,
so
I'm gonna be real. She ain't stronger than me.
hey,
She may be
You're funny, bro.
better than me, but she ain't stronger than me.
hey,
No way in
hey,
hell.
hey,
No
did
way
you
in
see
hell.
your but yeah, that's crazy, but hey, did you see your girl what's her name? That's track star Carissa Richardson get pulled over going over 100?
Security
They took
Richard,
her
Yeah,
to jail.
she got that ticket right in Atlanta
Yeah.
or whatever.
Well, they took her to jail. That cop
Oh
pulled her
well.
over.
Oh okay.
yeah. She
They took
went
her.
act hard.
I saw
She
that
was going.
Security
Hey, hold
Richardson.
on, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm calling women bees. I'm sorry. I'm on some shit today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Now we
Sorry
know.
for
That's what we
catching.
hear. Hey, that's what we here for.
We
We
I'm
got
got
your
sorry.
back.
you.
We
I'm
got
sorry,
you.
dog. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yeah,
we know.
yeah. Women, any women out there, Eli, that's
I'm
not nothing.
sorry.
With Eli, he's in his bag today a little
It
bit, and
was the
that's all
Super
right
Bowl.
for
You
him
know,
to do.
he had a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah.
I'm in my bag, dog. But what do you think
Mhm.
about this, dog, Chauncey? Just real quick, dog.
What's up?
I'm gonna show you something. Don't get mad.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, he got one. He got him one. God damn him. He didn't get a sack. He didn't get a sack. God, but nah, I ain't gonna lie. When DeMarcus got one, and I feel the same way about he's not on DeMarcus level as a Cowboy,
Oh, he
Nah,
but
never will. He will never be.
but
He will never be. He will never.
hey, because he
Hey,
was part
hey,
of it.
but
It's
but
not like he
Chauncey,
wasn't part of it.
like
but the difference was
it's one of
Chauncey,
those things where
you
I
love the
feel
market
like
though.
DeMarcus
Yeah, I
helped us
did.
win a Super Bowl, but he's always gonna be a Cowboy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and DeMarcus Lawrence, like, don't get me wrong. Hey, just because I was talking shit about him all year, but he was key. He was key to that Seahawks defense.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of quarterback pressures tonight. He didn't get a sack, which I was happy because I'm just a low-key hater. Don't get me wrong, and I'm able to admit it. But now that they won, congratulations. Even though he was hurt, he
Hey,
was hurt every other week in Dallas, but whatever. That's a different subject for a different day.
All right.
you
Y'all know what
you know
time it
what?
is. It's
You,
joke
hold on, hold
time.
on. Hey, hold on. Before the joke,
You messing up the joke
this
time.
is the reason. Hey, this is the reason why the Patriots lost.
Let me see. Oh, still you drank? Yeah, and Kendall Jenner bet too much bread.
But that's nothing to him.
Nah, that's why he bet it.
Damn.
Exactly. That man makes
Imagine
too
being
much
able to
money.
bet $1 million and not lose no sleep. Imagine that. And not lose no sleep if you don't win it.
Hey, it would have to be an APB out for me.
I gotta at least have like 99 million more, bro. For me not to work, because I'm mad. If I got 5 million, I bet a million. I'm mad about that million. Damn.
I'm mad when I lose 100. So APB out for me.
Oh God. I was mad. I left my little $60 a night, motherfucker.
Mm.
Hey, I came up today, so
Yeah, it was a good day.
it was a good day for me.
Y'all ready for this joke?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Joke time. All right. How you surprise a blind man? How do you surprise a blind man? Anybody?
I don't know.
You put a plunger in the toilet before you use the back before you take it down.
What the fuck, dog?
You put a plunger in the toilet before
So, hey, I get it, but hey, I told my wife the other one that we talked about off air. She
you
liked it. It's kind of too soon, but she liked it. It was funny. I was laughing with her. I liked it too.
Which one?
He told me one off here. We might got to talk about. He got to tell you that one in the locker room.
yeah.
A blind man. Where did he come up with these jokes, though?
Hey, that blind man better be careful around some people, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like you
Nah.
got to say pause after that one. Like,
Huh?
I feel like you should have said pause after that one.
Nah, ain't no pop. He gonna get a surprise right up to
You're
right
so
up to
stupid.
old stinker.
You're so stupid. Hey, bro. You know what though? That one that you told me earlier. I don't know. Like, we got to talk about it off air, but I think that's a good one on air, man. A little bit,
Yeah,
Which
it
one?
is. But it's so sensitive, bro.
but I don't know. King brand culture. What do you say? Snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's funny. Oh, right. That's funny. That's funny as shit. Yeah, but I mean, bro. I just like I said, I just hope our athletes get it together. They stop ruining their dreams over stupidity and domestic violence is the whole situation is just bad, just ugly.
Yeah, because
So
domestic violence is real, and yeah,
yeah,
you got to get that together
exactly. I hope they clean that up, man.
for
But
sure.
anything else? Any other real issues?
Hey,
News
yo, I didn't,
y'all want to
but
share? Anything else I want to go over?
but your man said this.
Greenspan culture. You want to read it out loud, Stro?
Huh?
You want to read it out loud? Can you see it? Or
Hey,
want me to read it?
Yeah. What did you say? Oh, I'm loving this pod. That one or.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I'm loving this pod, man. I'm happy for you, brothers, man. I'm supporting on sharing this. We need more of this from folks that love sports on that, our family, man, and men of the culture. Yeah, right on, Ryan, man.
Appreciate it, King
That
Brand
meant a
culture.
lot to us, bro. Cause we try and get everything right. And but like, when you saying snap, crackle, pop to that plunger, Ryan?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what he's
That
talking
is
about.
hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That is hilarious. That's funny. Yeah,
no,
so
shit's
yeah,
crazy.
I appreciate
Well,
that,
fella,
man.
we
Oh,
appreciate it. We appreciate the likes and follows. Hey, we're gonna get better and better. We're gonna clean up everything. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's about time to land the
hey,
plane, huh?
what do
Let's
you think
land this
about this?
thing.
What do you think about this, Stro?
Let's go. Last
Got a
minute.
little bit of paper, not knowing that I don't care if you're Bill Gates. Maybe if you're Bill Gates, I ain't gonna lie. You might get away with some crazy shit like that. But you know what I mean? You
Yeah,
think that
You know who that is?
yeah.
NFL
Look, who's
because
that?
you got a little bit of paper, not knowing that I don't care if you're Bill Gates. Maybe if you're Bill Gates, I ain't gonna lie. You might get away with some crazy shit like that. But you know what I mean? You think that
That is your Kim Kardashian with
Jordan
one of
Love.
the owners
Oh,
one of the owners of the Broncos.
oh, okay.
really?
Hey, power
Yeah.
me, power. Power me, power, bro. But you know, one thing that I always wondered though, Eli, and this is just going back to your point, the comment that you had after I read all the information about the young black man doing that to his girlfriend. You know, what I always wonder, bro, and this is just because I always wonder women that get men that upset and that crazy. I want to ask that woman, like, can I just please see what had him going so crazy? Can I just please just sample what had this man acting a fool like that? Like,
Nah, they're mental. They got something
but you
going on
think
in
I'm
here.
just saying, you think it's mentally like? But I just
Yeah.
wonder, like what was the sample? Like, what happened? Like, give me the scenario. Like, I want to ask, because you can never get the full story. So, what I mean by sample is like, give me the sample of like what happened
What
like
made him
to
do
make
what he
this
did?
man react that way. Because next week, Chauncey, we're gonna get into mental health awareness because we're running out of time today. But that kind of plays hand in hand with what you're saying, Chauncey. Like so
Mhm.
yeah, I get. But I just wanted to like get a little bit of, like a glimpse of like what made that man go so crazy, or was it just him?
It's him. It's him. Just
But we
because
don't know, Chauncey, because we don't know what happened, bro. We don't know how big that was. Like
but
what
that's what I'm
happened
saying.
made
It's
it
him.
bigger.
So
Like I'm not saying
it
like
has
because
to
you.
be him
Well,
because
yeah, because you're saying a sample. Yeah.
what
Yeah,
woman will make you chase her down to hit her with your car?
no
Yeah.
what?
woman.
Like it
Exactly.
has to be him.
But there's some women that I ain't,
Hey,
I'm
but
just saying.
hey,
There are
and I'm
women
not
that
taking that away,
I
but
me either. Me
but
either.
but it's gonna be but it's still more mental just because like you said, like literally what you both said, there's
Yeah,
no woman that will make you guys act like that. I don't care if it's Beyonce, I don't care who it is, you're not gonna make me ram my car into you. It's not that serious. Peace out. I'm out.
yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling you. I'm out. Whatever. It's not that big a deal to me. Like I'm gone.
I
But
don't care how much money you
yeah.
make,
Yeah, I don't care
but
how much money
I'm
you
not
make.
fucking up.
Exactly.
I'm not
Yeah.
fucking something up. That's mine. Like I'm not
Yeah.
doing
It's
it. Like
mental. And now if you
it's
find
on
out
him.
that you figure you go to the world's baddest women's and you know what I mean, like okay, that they you know what I mean, you think at least what you think as you know you think is the world's baddest women, their guys is not on the news ramming cars and stuff like that, and everybody's like, "Ooh, I wish I could be with her." So she probably got the greatest, but you ain't doing that to her. Their husband, Jay-Z, and them ain't doing that to Beyonce. You know what I mean? At least it's not in the news. You never know what happened to me on door, but it's not in the news. So that's why I say it's the guy. It's the guy. Because, you know what I mean? It's nothing. I know Eli was joking like she had, that was a joke. Like she had that, that snapback. But at the end of the day, it's the guy. It's, like you said, we got to go into next week. It's just that mental awareness, like where he needs help. Like at the end of the day, that's a cry for help for me. Because if you can't control your emotions and that's what you lead it to, it's a cry for help.
Yep, for real. All right, fellas, it was a good show. It was a good night, man. Let's land this plane on down. I think that was a good show. We got a lot of real world things. We got the Super Bowl out the way, halftime performance, a bunch of laughs. We got some new comments. Appreciate you, Ryan. Spread the love for us, bro. Appreciate that 100%, man. Let's go ahead. And Chauncey said Cowboys going to Super Bowl next year. It's too early for that. But we're going to go ahead and take this thing on home. Spin the Block Podcast, your Super Bowl aftermath. And it was the aftermath. We got to it tonight, boys. Again, Eli Griff on my left. The E is not for easy. We got the great one C, a.k.a. Chauncey, a.k.a. C-Rush, a.k.a. everything that he want to be. We got Joe, your mom's favorite host. Please like and subscribe. Spin the Block Podcast. Appreciate you. The biggest